All right. So, well, today's an unfortunate one. Today's a break even. Oh, it's getting annoying at this point. Very annoying at this point, to be honest. So let's kind of recap what I was seeing the entire day. Um, so daily, we were down here. I was like, look, it doesn't really. It makes sense for us to come back down here, yes, but where we were in price, it didn't make any sense at all. This was the weekly target that I was looking to target. Honestly, not so much today. Um, you can see it clearer here, right? Where we clearly came and we swept the low. So obviously the high is the next target. So that's where I was targeting from a weekly perspective. As you can see there. So I'm bullish for the day. Coming into the 1 hour, you can see, I mean, price is just so bullish, right? Especially after we got this 9 o'clock candle, 9:45 or somewhere up here. I was like, yeah, there's no way we're coming back down here before going higher. So I was like, all right, how can I get in a trade bullish? That's the whole thought process. If you look on the 15-minute, same thing, extremely bullish. If we came down into these levels, yeah, sure. But because of time and price, I didn't think that was feasible. So I was kind of looking for any way I could get in bullish pretty much immediately. 5 minute, you can't see anything here on a 5 minute, unfortunately, except just how bullish we were, right? So from 9:30, let me put this in here. 9:30, so right from 9:30, we're just straight up. And once we start getting into these levels, after seeing how price is moving in down here, I'm like, yeah, there's no way we're going back short. So how do we get in long? Moving to the 1 minute, we see, yeah, price just moving up, moving up, moving up. This one here at 10:10 or 10:19, this was actually a trade, and I'm not sure why, but I missed it. Oh, I know why. It's not a trade actually, because we did not sweep this low. These are equal lows. That's why I didn't take that. If we swept here, I was waiting for us to sweep. Yeah, sweep here, and then we can go higher. Nope, didn't happen. So I'm just patiently waiting until we come into our actual trade, which was a good trade, a great trade actually. Um, just got distracted with work. I got a message and it has to run to the office, but I'll show you where that was exactly. So we have this sweep of liquidity here, beautiful. And from here, I'm like, all right, cool. We got a sweep of liquidity. We have our inverse. We come in to our inverse, and we have this massive close up. From yesterday, I was like, look, take it on the chin if it is that we do come back down. However, no, you took a trade. So I usually don't like taking it when it's like this, so expansive up. But I did take it this time around. As you can see somewhere. Where's the execution? Yeah, pretty much at the close of this candle I got in. You can see it there, pretty good. Something else that's very important. This particular signature in price, where we have a engulfing down, a doji, and an engulfing up, both creating this kind of gap on both sides, which ultimately turns into a, well, not necessarily on both sides, but on this side specifically, on the bear side. These, I don't think I've ever taken a loss on a trade like this. I personally don't think so. Which is great in theory. So I was like, all right, cool, let's take it. Which will also give me the confidence to take it. So we hopped in. Price kind of moved. I was kind of expecting price to come back down into this second FVG. This one over here, this FVG here. I was expecting price to come into it, which it did. So I wasn't too concerned. If we ended up coming below it, I would have been a little concerned, but we didn't. So everything's cool and groovy in my neighborhood. All right. So I get my message somewhere in here, which I think it was on this bearish candle. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta run into the office. So you know what? Let me go break even, and I did. Now, if you're looking at this chart, my break even point and technically TP1 is here, based off of my rules and the way in which I trade. That is my break even and TP1. But because I was leaving my desk, I was like, you know what? Let me just put it on there. We should be far enough away that we shouldn't come back. And guess what we did? We came back, we tapped it, and we just took off to my target. Now, where's this target? This target looks kind of weird, like in no man's land. 2 standard deviations of our manipulation leg. Boom. Well, let me see if I can bring that over a little bit. Boom. 2 standard deviations of my manipulation leg. That was my target. 2.6R. Unfortunately, it's 0R, because, well, I didn't actually get in the trade. Well, I didn't actually take off. We got out break even here. So yeah, an unfortunate trade. Correct bias, correct mechanics, poor trade management, and that's what happens. So yeah, that's my trade review for today, the 24th of April, 2025. Oh, also, price did just continue moving up to our weekly target. Personally, I would not have held to the weekly target. I would have looked for a second entry if that would have been possible. But considering the time of price, this entry was late, 10:51. All right, so in the macro, yeah, but it was late during the day, during my trading session. So yeah, it is what it is. But that's the trade recap.